Before we begin this video, I have a scene from Care Bear's Adventures in Care-a-Lot itself to show you.
Jake, honey? Are you all right? I'm fine. Hey, look who I met! Funshine? I heard a noise on the roof. I bet it was those squirrels again. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying? Thanks for the cheese crisps. I knew you'd like them. Funshine? Where'd you go? It's best if we only let kids see Care Bears. Grown-ups don't always understand. Oh, that's cool! It's like I'm in a secret Care Bear club or something.
Yep, that's what this is about.
So you thought blackberries were all business. Well, that's right. They're only for important business people who do important business things during important business meetings. We're 100% sure this is a BlackBerry? If you say so.
America's largest 3G network introduces the world's first touchscreen BlackBerry. Only from Verizon Wireless.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. The Cleveland Division of Police requests the public's assistance in the search for 9-year-old McKenna Johnson. She is 4 feet, 53 inches tall, has brown hair with some pink eye and a large ponytail, and has light brown skin. She was last seen wearing a pink coat with a heart over a blue shirt, a purple purse around her waist, a pink skirt, purple Bermuda shorts, and pink boots. Her last reported location was at William Rainey Harper School at 5559 Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44144. If you have any information about this missing child, please call 911 immediately.
Experience, now at the Science Museum. Discover if crime solving is in your DNA.
Hi, ladies. Guess what? I just signed up my family for T-Mobile and got 4 free companion flights, so one of you and your families could be coming with us to Palm Springs.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. Law enforcement warning canceled. McKenna has returned to her home safe. Repeating. McKenna has returned to her home safe.
Approximately 2 out of 3 people being treated for depression still have depression symptoms.
McKenna, dear. Oh, thank goodness you're home safe. Where have you been?
I was just hanging out with some friends.
Just hanging out with some friends? You were supposed to be home by 3:30. You have never been out with friends for this long without telling us.
Why do you need to know my constant whereabouts? I am a big girl now. I can go wherever I want without you guys having to know.
McKenna, You are only 9. There are dangerous people out there who want to take advantage of sensitive children like you. They want to harm you and do unspeakable things to you.
My friends have never harmed me. They are my best friends, and they would never do a thing to hurt me.
Oh, really? Then what exactly did you guys do today?
Well, we played foursquare, basketball, tag, and we listened to music and did some projects.
McKenna, we found your footprints next to a pair of strange footprints that resemble bear paws. Tell me, who did you play with today?
Just some friends, Mom. I have friends. Do you have to know about them?
Yes, we do. Because you have been away from home at a time you shouldn't have been. And we want to know what you have been doing with them.
We were just hanging out.
You will tell us who these people are and why you stayed with them instead of coming home by 3:30 like you're supposed to.
Why should I tell you? You'd never believe me. So I'm never gonna tell you.
Hey, small stuff. What you got there?
My gigantic fruity pebbles.
Right.
Inside every little Pebbles flake is a great big blast of Fruity Pebbles taste.
Pebbles! Hi. They're so cute. And little Bam.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. The North Royalton Police Department requested the public's assistance in the search for 8-year-old Jake Sanford. Jake Sanford is 4 feet, 50 inches tall, has dark brown braided hair, and was last seen wearing a green vest over a yellow shirt, blue jeans, and gray sneakers. Jake's last known whereabouts was outside his home at 5499 Riverview Drive in North Royalton. If you see this child, please call 911 immediately.
Yoda is the man.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. Law enforcement warning canceled. Jake has returned to his home safe. Repeating, Jake has returned to his home safe.
Jake, honey, we were so worried about you. Where did you go?
I was just out playing.
All alone? On your birthday? Who were you playing with?
E.
AutoZone, the more rewards you earn. So get your free rewards card today. It's our way of saying we're proud to have you as a customer. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Dear PlayStation,
This is a missing child alert. This is the Arizona Department of Public Safety.
Sedona police are looking for a child who was last seen at 19th Deer Trail Drive and is believed to be in danger. Emma Hernandez is 8 years old, 4 feet, 51 inches tall, has brown skin, brown eyes, and was last seen wearing a pink shirt with a yellow undershirt, purple pants, and green shoes. If you have any information on the whereabouts of this child, please contact 911 immediately. The missing child alert has been canceled. Emma Hernandez has returned to her home safely.
Go, use your muscle, carve it out, work it, hustle. I got it, just think.
Emma, where have you been?
I have been out spending time with my friends. Do you have to ask me?
You don't speak to your mama like that. We called out an Amber Alert on you. Tell me where you have been.
That's for me to know, and for you to never find out.
North Royalton Police, this is dispatch. Is this an emergency?
No, I just need to tell you where I was when I went missing last month.
Alright, go ahead. But please be aware this line is being recorded. What's your name?
Jake Sanford, the boy that went missing last month. I've been hiding the truth about what happened to me while I was gone. But Mom and Dad, they're still angry with me because I won't tell them, or you guys. I need my peace back. So, I'm going to tell you where I was and who I was with. Please, listen to me. I'm calling because this is urgent and the authorities need to know.
Okay, tell me where you are first.
I'm at home, in bed. Look, I know I'm wasting your time, so can I just tell you the story?
Okay, what's your address?
It is 5499 Riverview Drive, North Royalton, 44133.
Okay, calm down. I'm listening.
So, you know about the Bear Buster units of the police department? Well, you have to tell them the following. I was in Care-a-Lot with the Care Bears. They're real. I first met one almost 3 years ago when I moved to North Royalton from Erie. He was Funshine Bear. I wanted to show him to Mom, but he hid behind a tree and told me that it's best if we only let kids see Care Bears, because grown-ups don't always understand. He helped me make new friends since I was sad I couldn't see my old friends anymore. When he left, he went up this magical beam. They call it the Care Bear Transporter. Then he sent me an invitation a month later, and I got to go see Care-a-Lot for the first time and meet the other Care Bears. I've been going there every 2 weeks since August 2006, and I tried to get back home on time without my mom and dad finding out. But this last month, I went on my birthday. I always wanted to have my birthday in Care-a-Lot because I just love that place and those Care Bears. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. It wouldn't have been as happy if I didn't go, even if I was supposed to be home that day. That's what happened. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize not only to the police, but to the entire United States and the world. I kept the secret from the human race. I'm sorry. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, calm down. Thank you for telling me, Jake. You did the right thing. Now go tell your parents what you told me, and I'll make sure to tell the police what you said. They may come to your house and ask you some questions, but they won't take you to jail. So calm down.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
Do you see anything?
No, nothing. Just the usual cloudy crap.
Perhaps Jake was lying, and somebody told him to say all that crap.
Hey, wait a minute. I see something.
You do?
Yeah, let me get closer. Oh my God.
You're kidding. You didn't actually just find it.
I found it! A town in the sky! Rainbows! Hearts! Stars! I can't believe it! I found Care-a-Lot!
What did you just find? Oh my heavens! All right, take a picture and send it directly to the boss. Do not share it with anyone else. You understand?
Understood.
So, apparently, an anonymous person from the FBI walked into our studio and gave us a photograph of a certain strange cloud in the sky. The picture resembles Care-a-Lot from the latest iteration of the Care Bears in the real world, and he told us it is a real photograph. He then pointed out the cloud in the sky and, holy crap, that's it. It can't be, but that's it. It seems that Care-a-Lot is real. We'll get back to you on that while the world grapples with this new reality.
I think I'm going to be sick. That bear was alive, and he played Toy Story on me, and my own son knew it, too. I can only wonder how many of the other human kids on Care Bears are actually real people whose stories were adapted into the franchise shows. I am honestly horrified.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Department of Homeland Security and the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. Due to ongoing reports and allegations of a mysterious city 4,000 feet above North Royalton, 13 miles south of Cleveland, residents in the area are advised to report any unusual activity to law enforcement immediately. Do not share any videos, photographs, or stories on social media or any other persons. If you see any activity that seems unnatural, please contact law enforcement immediately. At this time, there is no threat to civilians, so civilians are urged to remain calm. Local, state, and federal authorities are monitoring this situation. Please tune into your local media outlets for further information as it becomes available.
For many years, we and many other cities in the U.S. and other countries have had a team dedicated to searching for these benevolent beings that won't let adults see them. Now that we know they exist for real and are not humans in costume, we must execute our final plan to capture and analyze these creatures immediately. They cannot keep sneaking into our children's lives and messing with them. Their secret days are over, and we, the Bear Busters of America, on behalf of the United Nations, the CIA, and any parent whose child's life was tainted by these beings, will bring justice to these creatures and understand them and their motives as best as we can. American Greetings has lied to us about their existence. They made cartoons and told us they were fiction. Now we know the truth, and not only will this company pay, but so will the Care Bears. They are now priority number 1 for analysis by the FBI. We will capture these creatures and analyze them to the best of our human abilities.
By for a message from the National Weather Service.
An urgent weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cuyahoga County in northeastern Ohio until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 2 miles north of North Royalton, moving north at 3 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for Cuyahoga County. Hazard, 80 miles per hour. Wind gusts and baseball-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, baseball-sized hail and 80 miles per hour winds. People and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. This severe thunderstorm will be near Brooklyn Heights around 4:40 p.m., Clark Dalton around 4:49 p.m., and downtown Cleveland around 4:55 p.m. Locations impacted by this severe thunderstorm include Seven Hills, Old Brooklyn, Cleveland Works, and Tremont. This includes Interstate 71 between exits 245 and 247, and Interstate 90 between exits 170 and 173. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
World of Warcraft. Try it for free at warcraft.com. Get ready for 3D so big, you'll have to see it. Hi there!
For north central Cuyahoga County, the National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a tornado warning for north central Cuyahoga County in northeastern Ohio until 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:53 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed near downtown Cleveland, or 5 miles east of Lakewood, moving east at 5 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for north central Cuyahoga County. This includes downtown Cleveland. Take cover now. Locations impacted include downtown Cleveland and Midtown. This is an extremely dangerous tornado with complete devastation likely. This is a life-threatening situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Do not delay. Seek shelter now. If no underground shelter is available, seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest level of a structure, or if time allows, consider moving to an underground shelter elsewhere. Mobile homes and outbuildings will offer no shelter from this tornado. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central Cuyahoga County in northeastern Ohio. Unusual activity has been detected within a severe thunderstorm and tornado over downtown Cleveland. The storm has produced winds in excess of 120 miles per hour, basketball-size hail, and frequent deadly lightning. This is an extremely dangerous situation. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Do not delay. Seek shelter now. If no underground shelter is available, seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest level of a structure. Mobile homes and outbuildings will offer no shelter from this tornado. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central Cuyahoga County in northeastern Ohio. The following message is transmitted at the request of Cuyahoga Emergency Management at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All severe weather activity over downtown Cleveland was reported to have disappeared, including the tornado. While widespread destruction is now prevalent in downtown Cleveland, the National Weather Service has now canceled the tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning. The danger to civilians is over. It is now safe to leave shelter. However, please use caution in damaged areas. Repeating, the National Weather Service has now canceled the tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning. The danger to civilians is over. It is now safe to leave shelter.
I like square bucks and I cannot lie. Squid and sea star can't deny. When a sponge walks in, four corners in his pants like he got phone book implants, the crowd shouts. All the ladies stare. Dang, those pants are square. Swinging through the seaweed tank.
Stormy Heart, do you realize what you have done? You attacked an American city. Now they're gonna come after us and capture us.
Great joke, cousin. You just threw our freedom away. Now we're gonna be lab animals like Pinky and the Brain.
I don't care.
What? We're Care Bears. We're supposed to care.
Well, I don't care anymore. I am going to fight to keep those nasty grown-ups away from us so we can do our missions of caring without interference. They want to take away our freedom. Our only option for protection is to scare them out of approaching us. We're going to make sure that the adult race fears us like creatures of the night and we'll be free to continue helping children in happy secrecy forever.
That is not going to work out. The grown-ups found out we exist. That's the unfortunate reality now. And we're in a state of panic, unsure of what to do. Now you've only made the situation worse. You're gonna be the end of us, Stormy Heart. Now they may think we're hostile when we're supposed to care.
Yeah, why also we called Care Bears. We're supposed to show kindness, compassion, and reasoning, not violence and terrorism. We are not Al-Qaeda.
Shut up, all of you. I know we are not Al-Qaeda, but we are a secret race too sensitive for adults to understand. Children are the only ones who understand because they have an imagination compatible with understanding our existence. The times we tried talking to adults have rarely worked out, and we nearly got our butts hauled off to Acme Labs. Well, now that they know, I'm going to show you all that I can save our community from the imminent dark age.
Cousin, you're crazy. You're gonna worsen the dark age, not prevent it.
You don't understand. I'll show you. I'll save all of Care-a-Lot and the forests of feelings, too. You'll see.
Hey, look, a drone.
Right now, America needs a comeback. So let's put on our rally caps and dig in, because we can do.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the D.C. Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency. This is an immediate evacuation order for the entire District of Columbia. While the unexpected lightning phenomenon has ended, most of the city is on fire. All residents in the District of Columbia need to evacuate now. The president is also being evacuated to an undisclosed location. When evacuating, follow instructions given by SWAT, Secret Service, and the Capitol Police. Do not delay. Evacuate now. Repeating. This is an immediate evacuation order for the entire District of Columbia. While the unexpected lightning phenomenon has ended, most of the city is on fire. All residents in the District of Columbia need to evacuate now.
Most, so you can do more with your budget and your spring. More saving, more doing. That's the power.
following message is transmitted at the request of Cuyahoga Emergency Management. The Cleveland Police Office headquarters has been confirmed to be under attack by strange anomalous activity, unknown assailants resembling colorful shapes and symbols. This is believed to be an attack against law enforcement. All residents in the 3-mile radius of 1566 East 24th Street need to shelter Indiana Place or evacuate immediately. Seek shelter on the lowest floor of a building and stay away from windows. Do not leave shelter until an all-clear message is given.
And you know, American Greetings is getting a whole lot of flack right now from angry parents, kids, and younger adults who were kids in the 80s and 1990s, because they believe, and it does seem, that they knew about this all along and kept it a big secret from the world. They did say in the past, when questioned about the many Care Bear sightings that began in the 1980s, that the Care Bears are a work of fiction and do not exist in the real world. The fact that we may be experiencing hardcore evidence that these creatures may in fact exist has really made a lot of people turn on this greeting card company for apparently lying directly to the world and keeping it a secret from the government. Now, we still haven't heard any statement that these creatures are real, so we are just waiting right now for word from the president on the situation and what he has to say about it. All we can do is wait.
Love you one more time.
following message is transmitted at the request of the Arizona Department of Public Safety and the Sedona Police Department. City Hall is under attack by strange anomalous activity resembling colorful shapes and symbols. This is the same situation occurring in Cleveland, Ohio, and is believed to be an attack against the city's law enforcement. All residents in the city of Sedona need to shelter in place immediately, with all doors and windows locked. This unit to local media outlets as the president is expected to address the nation soon.
All right, so we have just received word that the government is activating the emergency alert system on the nationwide level for the first time in history. This is so that the President of the United States will be able to address the country regarding the situation from any location at any time. The system was not used on September 11th, which some critics say proves the US is still living with an outdated warning system. So, if you're watching television or you're listening to the radio, you are about to hear it. We're told it will last between 3 and 5 minutes. And keep in mind that this is regarding the ongoing attacks, so it is not a test. So listen carefully, and when it's over, we will continue our coverage, hopefully with the new information we learned from the president.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency.
My fellow Americans, it is with deepest regret that I acknowledge the fact that the United States of America is under attack again. But this time, you won't believe who are the culprits. They are not humans. They are strange, hostile creatures with advanced capabilities. These creatures are the type you have heard about in many news reports for the past 25 years. And more importantly, the type you see in cartoons aimed at children. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the entities responsible for releasing terrorist attacks are the Care Bears. Yes, my fellow Americans, the Care Bears are indeed real. The stories seen in the TV show, like one where a child meets a Care Bear and a grown-up never finds out, those stories appear to be reality. We can't believe it ourselves. But now, at the request of President Obama, we must confess that we have discovered the Care Bears in their home of Carolina, exactly 4,000 feet above the town of North Royalton, 13 miles south of Cleveland. We have found a connection between these creatures and the lighting attack on Washington, D.C. yesterday. We have confirmed they're indeed responsible. These creatures have hidden from the adult race, only allowing children to see them. They did good things to help these kids, but the secrecy was not good for our society. So we found out. Now, the Care Bears are retaliating. They have resorted to terrorism, and now we must fight. The United Nations is now involved, and we are planning a summit to discuss what action to take to fight these creatures if they are to continue fighting us. The United States of America and its allies will fight to maintain peace in our land. We will not let these creatures attempt to take our peace away. We want to reason with these creatures. We want them to know that we need to negotiate, stop attacking us, and we will stop the resistance. If these creatures refuse to listen, we will be forced to continue using self-defense against them during this grave situation. We must do the following. Be vigilant if attack reports occur in our area. Shelter in place immediately. Report any magical activity you see to law enforcement. When you do so, describe the creatures in color and shape. If you see one of these creatures, do the following based on how it behaves. If it shows hostility, Use arm protection at all costs to protect yourself and those around you. If it shows willingness to bring peace, welcome it with open arms and reason with it. Keep it safe and inform your local authorities of its existence. We as the world, the United Nations, and every person on the planet must find a way to reason with these creatures. They have been a secret from the adults for many years. And the time for secrecy is over. We must come together and reach peace. It is our only option. We can do this. We can prevent a war. We, as the United States of America and all of the United Nations, can come together to end this conflict, face the facts, and show peace to these beings. With the help of our Lord God, we can resolve the situation and bring peace to all. The United States of America has been strong for 232 years, and we will remain strong even in unspeakable times like this, because we are the strongest, most powerful nation in the world. We will resolve this to peace one way or another. And this concludes my message. Thank you, and God bless the United States of America. Stay strong and stay safe, even in unspeakable times like this.
Stormy Heart, you can't do this! This is terrorism!
I don't care. I need to liberate our kind from the impending invasion of our freedom. There is no other option.
But Stormy Heart, there really is another option. We could just calm things down and talk to the president. We can reason with him and the other world leaders. I know we lost our secrecy, but we can't let that be our end. The world needs us now more than ever.
And we can't help the world if they keep trying to invade us and our freedom. This has to be done.
No!
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Metropolitan Police Department, the Virginia Department of Emergency Management, and the Maryland Emergency Management Agency. A flash flood is imminent or already occurring in the District of Columbia and surrounding areas. The Pentagon has confirmed that this flash flood is not normal and is in fact another attack on the United States by a Care Bear using advanced powers to create a severe thunderstorm capable of producing flash flooding. The Care Bear was described to have lavender umber fur, but the belly patch symbol cannot be given at this time. The following cities and areas are affected. In Virginia, Alexandria, Arlington, Huntington, and McLean. In Maryland, Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Silver Spring, Tacoma Park, Killam, Hyattsville, Cheverly, Great Landover, Capitol Heights, District Heights, Andrews Air Force Base, Camp Springs, Siouxland Silver Hill, Hillcrest Heights, Temple Hills, Oxon Hill, and National Harbor. Due to the situation, residents are being urged to stay indoors until the floods have cleared. If you are driving, pull over immediately in a dry spot and search for shelter. Never drive cars, trucks, or sport utility vehicles through flooded areas. The water may be too deep to allow for safe passage. If trapped in flooding, or if you have any information on the Care Bear responsible, call 911 immediately.
listen to me. You're throwing away your own freedom by doing this. We have to adapt to the social order. It's our only option. If you go forward with this, you'll only make us look worse, and you'll end up facing capital punishment.
Thank you for stating your opinion, but we believe this is the right thing to do.
See, Cheer? There is no point in stopping this. We will assert to the human race that we are almighty powerful and need to be left alone to do our work.
How could you do this? A true Care Bear would never try to hurt so many people. You're not Care Bears anymore. You're monsters.
No, our belly badges. They're flying away.
Whoa. Did they just lose all their magic? How did that even happen?
I don't know, but now's our chance to finally get a hold of these creatures.
Our belly badges. Did Grizzle come here to take them?
You're all under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Ah, shut up. I know my rights, Fuzz. I did it for the sanctity of our race.
Please, officers, I wasn't involved. I was against this from the start. I tried to stop them. I don't want this. I want peace. I want reasoning. Just like the representative said, those bears that attacked this city, they're not true Care Bears. Not anymore.
Then you will have to come with us.
Okay.
I sent Sergeant Rocket Bottom to stand 600 feet above Washington with my caretaker. He opened it, and it sucked up all the belly badges. Now the U.S. is safe, and the belly badges are mine.
We never had a war in this neighborhood, have we?
No, we haven't, but why do you ask?
Well, we were studying about countries and...
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The United States Congress has authorized the use of military force on Carolot. Due to the dangers of this situation, residents in Cuyahoga County must shelter in place immediately. Do not leave your home for any reason unless you are an essential worker or are in an extreme emergency situation. Avoid using your telephone during this time unless you need to call 911. For residents outside of Cuyahoga County receiving this message, do not travel toward Cuyahoga County. Stay away from the county at all times. Continue to monitor your local media outlets for further information.
210, Trolley.
I got you guys now! The U.S. will find some nice laboratories for you all! You certainly won't be coming back here! Greetings, USA! Your prize trophies are here, ready for capturing and examination!
All right, Grizzle, just stay right where you are. You're all coming with us, including you.
Oh, good! I get to help out with the analysis!
No, Grizzle, you're under arrest.
What? Me? Under arrest? Why? I was doing you a favor. I was capturing these Care Bears for you to analyze.
That's why you're under arrest. You're under arrest on charges of unlawful biological capture and endangerment, among other federal offenses.
How could you do this to me? I was trying to help you.
No, you weren't. You only captured these Care Bears to maintain supreme superiority over them and their land. You wanted to overthrow their peace and take control of their rights. You've committed crimes against your own kind, and with the help of American Greetings, we'll prove your involvement in the abduction of human children.
You can't do this to me! These Care Bears are disgusting and need to be executed! 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 Analyzed.
Come on, Grizzle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the Care Bears to finally reveal and open up publicly to the United States. For the first time ever, we will hear the voices of the Care Bears and Care Bear cousins as they speak in this interview with the government, broadcast live for the whole world to hear. We will now switch to the feed from the White House in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the interview is now in session. May I have your attention, please? All right. It is our great pleasure that we welcome the cooperative members of the Care Bear family. It is in our best interest that we make these friends feel comfortable, while still asking the necessary questions about their history and whether or not the stories in the cartoons are true. So, True Heart Bear and Noble Heart Horse, tell us what you are willing to tell us about your species and your land.
Well, we are the Care Bear family. We started as just me and Noble Heart. Back then, we didn't have real names. We just called each other Honey and Noble. In 1981, we gathered several orphaned animals from a tribe in Canada. We were carrying them on a ship across Lake Erie when Dark Heart showed up and tried to take us down. But then our boat, it floated out of the water and flew up a ray of rainbow light into the clouds. Then we met the Great Wishing Star, and he congratulated his Heart and Star buddies for finding us, which we didn't even know about, because we showed more caring than anyone else in the entire world. That's how we became the Care Bear family.
That Dark Heart. In the movie, he was the villain, and he had most of you captured in a chandelier at one point. But these three children, Dawn, John, and Christy, helped free you, with Christy breaking the chandelier and freeing them. Christy was killed by Darkheart, but she managed to tell Darkheart he is still a person before dying. Then, somehow, you got the whole world to care about her, somehow, chanting "We care" enough times to revive Christy. Darkheart then lost his evil and officially became a human boy. A good human with no more evil. Is all of this true?
Yes, it's all true. All true.
Even Darkheart is real?
Yes. Well, he was. He died about 3 years ago, in 2006, from cancer.
So how did this story end up in the second Care Bears movie?
In 1985, we wrote the story to paper ourselves from memory and mailed it in to Peter Sauter to write a movie about it for Nelvana. We made sure that he didn't know it was us who wrote it, or that it was true. They made it look like it was written by an American Greetings employee.
My God. And it had the legal disclaimer claiming it was fiction.
The "We care" chant part. How was that even possible? How did you get all the people of the world to care for this single dead girl without them being present?
We don't know ourselves. We just called out to the world, begged them to care, and it worked.
What about the first Care Bears movie?
That story is mostly true too, except for the part where the Care Bear cousins didn't know the Care Bears and met them for the first time in that movie. But there were two kids named Kim and Jason. Friend Bear and Secret Bear did help them along with the rest of us, and there was an evil spirit.
Where is the book with the evil spirit?
Why do you want to know that? You're not going to open it, are you?
It will be inventoried and secured under international protection. Access will require joint oversight. The representatives of the Kingdom of Caring, the U.S. Department of State, and the UN will be trusted with the book. That way, there is no chance some random Joe will discover it, break the lock, and open the book and cause a worldwide disaster.
Well, we put it away in a safe, secure location in one of our other branches. It's locked away for good, so you don't have to worry about guarding it yourselves. We've already been doing that for 25 years.
Okay, but we'll still help you guys keep it safe. What about No Heart and Professor Coldheart? Are they real?
Yes, they're real. We haven't seen Coldheart since the 80s, though. He just disappeared. No Heart still lives above us, though, along with his niece Shrieky and their minion Beastly.
Then we, along with the necessary army of the United Nations, will take them down. We are looking for Osama bin Laden right now, but we'll also now hunt for Professor Coldheart. Their crimes will not go unpunished.
But they are powerful. More powerful than any evil person in history. They have spiritual powers that make them difficult for even us Care Bears to defeat.
We have to try. These people are a danger to the world. They have the power to cause more harm and destruction than Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, Adolf Hitler, and Joseph Stalin combined. They represent the real-world equivalent of ancient sorcery, possessing forces beyond science or state control. They must be defeated. We cannot let them reign on. They need to be stopped before they cause irreversible damage to the world and our society. We need your help. Are you all willing to help?
All right, we'll help. But remember, we've been fighting No Heart for 25 years and still haven't fully defeated him yet.
All right. It's settled. We now declare war on the villains of Care-a-Lot. They are now officially wanted, dead or alive.
No Heart lives not far from us, but he is a very powerful sorcerer. He can transform into all kinds of beasts and monsters. He is uncapturable. He always gets away after we foil his plots.
Then we must find a way to execute him. We do know from the cartoons that he is human. He has a human niece. They can be defeated. We cannot give up. We will try. It may be the only way to save the world. We'll also look for Cold Heart and give him the same punishment. And American Greetings knew about your existence all along?
Yes, they did. They kind of gave us our belly badges, or tummy symbols as we called them back then. The Great Wishing Star, we were later told, was a giant cartoon star from Toontown that they used to grant us our powers. The Heart and Star Buddies exist too. They have their own homes, like Glitter City for the Star Buddies. We know beings like talking clouds, flying whales called thunder whales, and Princess Starglow, the princess of the stars. Name anything from our cartoons and they're real. It's the truth. Also, the Cloud Keeper. He passed away in 1996.
Well then, American Greetings is surely in for a huge punishment too for lying about you guys being fictional. Thank you for your statements. You've been very cooperative. We will be beginning negotiations to integrate you guys into our society. No more hiding from the grown-ups. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Welcome to our society. This meeting has now concluded.
Well, that was history being made right there. The Care Bears are real, and now the whole world knows.
I've finally done it! I've created a new cloud of uncaring, so powerful that not even the children of the world will be able to destroy it with their caring! Now that all the adults know about the Care Bears, the time to take over the world and wipe it of its caring is now! By the end of the day, the whole world will no longer care! Victory is mine!
Start programming. This is a global emergency.
Global alert. Global alert. Global alert. This is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United Nations, the United States government, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. It has been confirmed by the Care Bear family race that No Heart, the evil sorcerer that was stated by them to exist, has created a cloud of uncaring that is now spreading all over the world. This cloud, described as a dark purple cloud with an evil face, produces rain that causes anyone it comes into contact with to become black and white, and they will no longer be able to mentally experience emotions, or, as the Care Bears say, they will no longer be able to care. This is a newer, more powerful version of the cloud of uncaring seen in a 1986 episode of the Care Bears cartoon. It is believed that the effects caused by this cloud will lead to widespread violence across the world, including the launch of warfare, such as nuclear bombs, missiles, and constant riots.
It is believed that the cloud of uncaring will cause the whole world to plunge into chaos and violence. To protect yourself, all residents throughout the United States receiving this broadcast must do the following. Seek shelter immediately. Close and lock all doors and windows. Turn off all heating and ventilation systems, and avoid using or drinking tap water. Only drink bottled water. If you run out of bottled water, please call your local authorities as they have agreed to deliver safe bottled water in secure containers to protect from the rain of the cloud of uncaring. However, when touching the bottle, you must wear gloves to protect yourself from the rain or you will lose your emotions. While this may seem like an impossible situation, it is a temporary solution. While the United Nations work together with the Care Bears to come up with a solution to defeat No Heart and destroy his cloud of uncaring. We are working very hard to find a possible solution to the situation to prevent the end of world peace. Please remain calm during this situation and keep your loved ones close to you. Please continue to monitor your local media outlets for further information on this extremely dangerous situation of uncaring. We are working very hard to find a possible...
You know you made an illegal left turn back there?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, you've got to be kidding! That call stinks! You stink! Right, Dad? Tell him. You're not just gonna sit there and take this, are you? Stand up to this moron! Tell him that call was...
Your attention, please. This is the Alberta Emergency Public Warning System. The following emergency bulletin may affect your area. Listen carefully.
This is a global alert issued at the request of the United Nations to be broadcast on all television stations with an emergency alert system throughout the world. This is not a test. This regards the ongoing situation regarding the recent discovery of the Care Bears. It has been confirmed by the Care Bear family race that No Heart, the evil sorcerer that was stated by them to exist, has created a cloud of uncaring that is now spreading all over the world. This cloud, described as a dark purple cloud with an evil face, produces rain that causes anyone it comes into contact with to become black and white. They will no longer be able to mentally experience emotions, or, as the Care Bears say, they will no longer be able to care. This is a newer, more powerful version of the Cloud of Uncaring, seen in a 1986 episode of the Care Bears cartoon. It is believed that the effects caused by this cloud will lead to widespread violence across the world, including the launch of warfare, such as nuclear bombs, missiles, and constant riots. It is believed that the cloud of uncaring will cause the whole world to plunge into chaos and violence. To protect yourselves, all residents throughout Alberta receiving this broadcast must do the following. Seek shelter immediately. Close and lock all doors and windows. Turn off all heating and ventilation systems and avoid using or drinking tap water. Only drink bottled water. If you run out of bottled water, please call your local authorities as they have agreed to deliver safe bottled water in secure containers to protect from the rain of the cloud of uncaring. However, when touching the bottle, you must wear gloves to protect yourself from the rain or you will lose your emotions. While this may seem like an impossible situation, it is a temporary solution while the United Nations work together with the Care Bears to come up with a solution to defeat No Heart and destroy his cloud of uncaring. We are working very hard to find a possible solution to this situation to prevent the end of world peace. Please remain calm during this situation and keep your loved ones close to you. Please continue to monitor your local media outlets for further information on this extremely dangerous situation.
This emergency warning message has been broadcast for your safety. If your area is affected, take all necessary precautions and listen to any local radio, television, or cable outlet for further updates. Do not use your telephone for the duration of this emergency.
This is BBC television. News programming is being interrupted, so we may bring attention to a very grave situation. No Heart, the sorcerer from the Care Bears cartoon, is real and is unleashing a new cloud of uncaring, like the one in a 1986 episode of the cartoon, but much more powerful and worse, onto the world. This is real. This is not a joke. The cloud of uncaring has the power to change the color of anyone its rain touches to black and white, and makes them become physically and mentally unable to feel any emotions. In the words of the Care Bears, they don't care anymore. And if the world stops caring, there will be an increase in violence, war, and anarchy. The human race will become hostile towards each other. The only thing to do to protect yourself is to stay indoors, with doors and windows closed and locked, and to avoid drinking tap water. Only use water from water bottles. The Care Bears have said that boiling water will not work due to the sorcery powers of No Heart. In order to continue to maintain water, the government will be regularly supplying securely contained water bottles to your front door. However, you will need to use gloves to pick up the container, rinse it off, and then remove the water bottle. We ask that you gather your loved ones, including family members, and stay together during these hard times. Her Majesty the Queen and the Prime Minister will continue to address the nation as this situation progresses. We will continue to provide updated news on this crisis, and we will announce when the threat has ended. In the meantime, the best thing you can do is show the loved ones around you how much you really care about them. Apparently, that worked with Dale in the cartoon episode, when his caring tear cured Wishbear of the effects of the rain, and he eventually disabled the effects of the cloud of uncaring. While it is believed that this new version of the cloud is more powerful, showing love and compassion is still urged to fend off the effects of this cloud as best as we can. Thank you for listening to this important announcement. And now, we return to BBC News.
The Commander-in-Chief has authorized the launch. The Demon Sorcerer will now pay the ultimate punishment. You may fire when ready.
People of the world, listen to me. If you have ever cared, do it now. Help us. Tell us you care. Tell your friend next to you that you care. Tell them how much it care. Tell them again. Say it. Shout. That's right. You care. You do care. You have always cared, and you will never stop caring. You care for all the people around you, from your parents to your best friend to your neighbor to those you don't know. You care. 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 The cloud of uncaring. It's gone. You did it. You saved the world. You saved everyone. Thank you. Thank you for caring. We, the Care Bear family, will always be here for you. That now includes you too, grown-ups. When we join this society, don't be afraid to reach out to us, because we love you.
Right?
Can you believe it's over? But even so, this whole world is now grappling with the reality that these Care Bears, these cartoons, have been hiding from us for around 30 years without our knowledge, while also letting children
This is a global emergency action termination. The cloud of uncaring has dissipated. No Hart along with his allies have been successfully killed by a missile launched by the president. However, please use caution and report people who are still in black and white to your local authorities, and do not approach them by any means. To repeat, the cloud of uncaring has dissipated. No Hart along with his allies have been successfully killed by a missile launched by the president of the United States.
However, please use caution and report people who are still in black and white to your local authorities, and do not approach them by any means. This concludes all global emergency alert system operations.
To the United Nations, thank you for your cooperation. All normal programming operations may now resume. However, please...
Well, now that the UN has alerted us that we're safe again, to those who cared, thank you for caring. A new future awaits, where we humans live in harmony with the Care Bears. Hopefully forever.
Step up and take my hand. One touch, and we'll be friends forever. Hello, old friend. It's good to see you too. Time is standing still. Oh, we'll be forever young. Hello to you. It's nice to see your smile. Step up and take my hand. One touch, and we'll be friends forever. Hello, old friend. It's good to see you too. Time